Keep it Pyro.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Manga, and of course we have Discarda.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Blow, 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 blow,
They are
blow,
excitement.
Blow, blow, come
Exciting
on.
sounds.
Yeah, I ain't even dead, but they call me a legend. Shout out Scratchy.
Just.
Come on. So this is Major Music Show. We're kicking off with a bit of a discussion. We haven't really, we're not locking it down to all just music and stuff like that. We're actually just talking freely, and we're just going to see how it kind of pans out from here. But before we actually get into any kind of discussions like that, let's just see what the guys have been up to lately. Manga.
I've been in my house.
No, I think people want to hear a bit more about the tour. I know you had the Outbursts and Outskirts. I love Outbursts and Outskirts.
No, Outsiders Live Forever tour. That's the tour I've done. Yes, when did it end? It ended in November or December, November last year. But yeah, man, it went well. We went to Stuttgart, we went to London, went to Cardiff, Manchester, and
You say Stuttgart?
yeah.
You said that like man just know we're Stuttgart.
Oh, Germany.
Okay, so you went to Germany.
Yeah, I went
Okay. My geography's not even there like that. Man said Stuttgart. Like,
Went Germany.
like it was local, like around the corner.
That's not far, man. It's like Germany, London, Cardiff, Manchester, and Nottingham.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, brought a few of the man there with me. It was good, man. I enjoyed it. It was my first ever tour I've ever done, like my own tour.
Swear done.
Yeah, my own tour. I never done my own tour before. And yeah, it went well, man. A couple of the dates sold out, some didn't. But it was all successful, man. You know what I'm saying? No one got killed or nothing, so I was happy.
Yeah, that's always
It's a good
thing.
plus, man.
Swear down. Yeah.
Nah, but it was good, man. It was an eye opener. It's mad to see. Like I said, I've been quite lucky. I've got to do like quite a few tours and been around the country like a good couple times. And but it's always been like as part of something, like, you know, part of Roll Deep or with the Bug, with Flowdown, or with something, anything. You know what I'm
I was just
saying?
about to say, because you're not new to tours. It's just just your own independent.
Yeah.
Tour. Okay.
That's why it's good to see that man could do it myself. Like I said, man got the car, drove around myself, sorted out all the venues myself.
Okay.
Done the lineups myself.
Sounds like
Flyers.
a lot of work. Is that what's needed nowadays to kind of?
Yeah, well, it is needed if you're not, I don't want to say given opportunities. Yeah, if you're not given opportunities, that, you know, some people got agents, some people got managers, and obviously they help. They got teams in it. They help. Or sometimes you're just you're just the one that people gravitate towards you, so they just want to help you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I don't think I'm one of them people, so can't just sit around saying, oh well, this isn't happening. Gotta give it a go, bro. So that's what I just thought this year. Well, last year I said, I don't know. Despite what happens, I'm gonna release the project, which is Outsiders Live Forever, and I'm gonna go on tour with it. Even if 10 people turn up, I'm gonna go and see what I can learn from it, from doing it.
Okay, that's good, because from my perspective anyway, it sounds like you're more about the art.
Nah, man, I want some money, but I hear that.
That's what I want to hear. That's what we want to hear.
I want some money.
Moolah. Yeah.
No, but the thing is, you have to give people something to actually believe in, and, you know, invest their time into. I mean, like, you can't just understand. I'm about the art because I love making the music and I love the creation, but I think some people just think the art is their bar. You know what I'm saying? Or just the tune. But I realise the art isn't that. It's the whole. Put at this, the way all these big brands that we see, like Nike, whoever, are done well, is because it's the feeling you get when you wear these brands.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, and the feeling you get sometimes from supporting certain artists, it's like, yes, I'm part of this thing.
Yeah.
So that's why they ride for it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I wanted to give not just a lyric, you know what I'm saying? Like, here's something to live by.
Yeah.
So when I sell the merch, or when I do the show, or even when you know I got a project, you know you can trust it and you'll be part of it, and you are part of it. You know what I mean? So it's more than just that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I was actually gonna say, funny enough, because if it is a little bit about Namula, like, why not, like, not just do anything, but like, you see, like just.
I know what you mean.
I don't want to say just jump on the wave, or
jump on the wave.
You know, like that. Like, why not just do anything and just get paid, and then?
Because that's just short money, and you're always chasing. If you're always figuring out what's going on, you're looking around. I mean, someone set it already.
Okay.
There's always going to be a leader in that section.
True.
Do you know what I mean? So you're just always following, and it could work. Sorry, it might work a few times. Like, it might work. You do a tune here, tune there, or whatever, and it's like you're a thing. But then there's nothing to gravitate towards you. You can't be here forever.
True.
Like a Cass is Dead, or a P Money, or like a Flowdown, or all these people that's never stopped murking, and always Jamie, always been here. And people love them no matter what the climate is. If tomorrow Jungle is the new in-thing that all the youths are doing, Jamie will still show an album. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
When we've been through it, we've seen house come, we've seen dubstep, we've seen Gucci headband, Afro swing, drill, everything. We've seen all these genres come into the light and then go back. Grime as well, come and go, and then there's people that's been here regardless and never shaked, and because they built their core fan base. You know what I'm saying? So that's what you need, man. You don't need to be jumping. You can jump on a wave, but then your legs are gonna get tired, bro. I'd rather stand up here.
Yeah, totally makes sense. Do you know what? I got a couple bits I want to touch on that, but it will kind of it will apply to both of you. Like, really. So I'm gonna move on to Discards, and then we'll just open up from there.
Yeah.
Well, I'll go on Discards, big Discards.
Yes,
building,
bro.
saying
Yes, bro. All of that. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah, good to have you here, bro.
Yes, bro. Same.
Okay, well, let's touch on something kind of new. Latest single, Esky Kid.
Yeah.
It's doing pretty well.
Yeah, it is. It is actually getting some good feedback, you know. Like Target made it his record of the week and stuff. Real Kid, like made couple playlists and that.
Yeah,
so yeah, man.
Yeah, it all sounds pretty good, but I know some of the fans are thinking, why do we have to wait for so long? Like, well, go on, like we have to wait a minute.
Just one of them things, isn't it, bruv? Do you know it is? Because when you're doing it by yourself, it's sort of like all like rushed and stuff. But like with me, like I ain't really got the patience to sort of like just sit there at the computer, sort this out, sort that out, email this, do that. But I'm just lucky that I've got, obviously I'm on Logan Summer's label.
Oh yeah,
so he caters all of that, you know what I mean? He's like as professional as you can get. So it just takes time, and the real reason was obviously I recorded 20 songs.
Yeah.
And then I was like, let me listen to it when I was going to Kent one day, listen to it there and back. I was like, this ain't it. He was just confused because, you know, like when you get mixed up with like, when you like someone's music a lot and then you try and replicate that music, you think I need to do a tune like that. Like perfect instance is Blay Vision. Like I love his music as an artist. True. And like I don't need to do them tunes, innit? I just need to do tunes that I'm good at, like the style that I'm good at. So it was just a bit confused. So I was like, nah, forget that, scrapped it all. And just it took me a year, innit, to redo it. But we've got a couple videos coming along with it, and just I'm just looking to build my fan base on that side of things.
Well, I think speak for a lot when I say your fan base is pretty much there, bro.
Yeah, it's coming up still, but that video and that tune, like that's just the start of things. That's just a reminder to remind people, and if they don't know it, to educate them that I'm not a chump, innit. Like I've been about, bro. Yeah, like all these people that I idolized, I've MC'd with these people and I've held my own with them. So that video was just a reminder to show people I've been about from time, bro. So yeah, don't mess about, yeah.
Don't know, come on.
Yeah,
but then, do you know what? Man should really kind of know that. You can kind of tell. It's not really just on the MC one. You know that on the energy one, and you can hear what man I was saying. This is why, when me and Mage, like we had like, do you know what? Big up Mage. Mage is in the building, yeah. But do you know what? His voice is gone. Like from Grime Originals, his voice is gone. So like he's not even trying to be on cam. But we had this talk. We're going through like loads of MCs, and I was saying like, to be honest, I do want Manga on here, and I do want Discarda for two different reasons. To me personally, they both touch on reality. Like their bars are actually real, but they touch on it from two different kind of aspects. Like Discards is more in a kind of like, what the fuck are you doing? Fix up, and this is the situation. And Manga's like, do you know what? Let me help you through this situation. Kind of like, you know, like that's how I kind of see it. That's how I kind of see it with both of them. But they both are really kind of. Do you get me? So that's how I kind of saw it. And this is but more to the point, we want to speak about Grime, where Grime is and where Grime's evolving to. Because at the moment, I don't even know if this is like a category. We got like Instagram kind of rappers, and we got like kind of Grime MCs. Is that kind of like a category now? Like, what do you man think about that?
No, well, it's just access. Do you know what I mean? So like, see where like you could pick up your phone, do a challenge, or get a beat and squeeze off onto your phone. It's free.
Your 38 challenge.
Oh yeah, I just done that for a while. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously, you know what? To be honest, we ain't got no Grime challenges. All the challenges are all rap.
So what one for you, man? Like, do you know what? Because you man are like the legends. Really, you man could actually be setting pace on a hell of a lot of challenges. Big up 9 kilos just came in as well. But in terms of the challenges, you lot could be setting pace on them, on quite a lot of them. Do you even care about them?
Nah, I don't personally, to be honest, because I feel like it's for the either persons to promote a tune, or that the person that starts them. And to be honest, I think they're rinsed. They're super rinsed. You know what I'm saying? And like, I think Frisco said it as well. Even though I've done my 38 challenge, like if you're like established or something, you have to kind of allow it a bit. Not every single one shouldn't be jumping on. It's for people to find out, who ain't got access to beats, who don't make songs, who just got their phone and they got a passion to try a thing. Yeah, man, let's see what you can do. Like I said, it's like back in the day, like when I used to go on radio and that. like we don't know who you are, but go on, here's do a bar and see what go on. But yeah, it's not every minute doing challenges, and there was no Grime challenges, and obviously Wiley's my brother, so that's why I done mine. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't even do them still.
I was just about to say that. I'll go on for that.
I don't do them still. I got other challenges doing my own stuff, bruv.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
The real life
on the
challenges,
level,
guys.
bruv. You get
Real
me?
challenges.
So I need to just worry about my own tunes. I've worried about bare other people's stuff before. Don't even make sense, bare other people. But yeah, I have bare other people. I've relied on their stuff and worried about their stuff and not really mine. So yeah, I'm not really caring about all that. I just need to get my songs out and my videos and my stuff in it rather than do other people's stuff.
Yeah.
But Manga's got bare stuff out and stuff, so he can do as many as he wants, innit?
I had time that day. Honestly, that was the thing. If I'm honest, like a lot.
Yeah, it looked
like,
effortless.
I was happy that it was a Grime challenge, and obviously it's from the man them.
Yeah.
So I thought, and I was just in my house, so I thought, let me just do it. So, but it's definitely right. You have to pattern your thing first, because like you said,
Yeah, man.
before you realize you're promoting the next man's whole song
true.
before you even you ain't done
Basically,
you done nothing yourself.
Basically, yeah.
You know, it's mad for me being in like both perspectives, because obviously like, I'm an artist, but at the same time I'm a fan. I'm a mad fan of the scene. You get me? So I think that you man are on levels where you see when it comes to a challenge, you man can drop like the oldest bars. I think like the fans actually just want to hear man on the challenge. You know, like that.
No, definitely. A lot of the time they just want to hear you.
Yeah,
it's a comparison thing. Like you're saying, they want to hear. You know, oh, that's Manga's one, that's Discarda's one, that's whoever. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah, we like that one. Da, 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 da. They just want to hear you. They just like the content. You know what I'm saying? But what you could do instead of doing challenges every minute is preview your rhythms. You know what I'm saying? People love that. If I put a song on my Instagram that it's not out yet, or me spitting to one of the songs that's coming out, they love that, man. They just want to just be part of the thing.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like they can do it. That's why when the challenges take off so much, you see bare people doing them because, I can go on YouTube and do my version. They just like being part of it.
Yeah, I basically use radio and raves as challenges. Basically, personally, that's where I go and spit my new
But do you
bars
really
and
though?
stuff
Is it really a challenge? Because you know what, I've been on.
No, but I like
plenty.
to go radio and raves and say new lyrics and test them out on radio. That's
okay.
what radio's meant to be, innit?
Yeah.
It's meant to be practicing. Like, go there with your new lyrics to say them, not for people on the outside to hear them more than yourself. So I like to say them, go home, hear the set, and then I might change a line or I might change the style. Yeah, I'm saying it. Like, yeah, it's all about that. But nowadays, there's just bare cameras everywhere when you're MCing.
Yeah.
You've got to wear your best clobber, people feel like, all of that.
Yeah,
it's all mad, actually, man.
It's a circus.
Like, yeah, it is a bit mad still, every set. So that's why radio's changed badly. But I do like radio as practice and challenging my bars on that.
Right, well, what's some of the good things you man can say about what's come out of radio now? If any.
Loads, man. It's been loads of you. Like, before when it was like the reintroduction of like guy and radio again, I felt like was Radar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, like when it was Jams and Mike Ty and AJ Tracy, Zoo, Quam, Murky Ace. There's a few miss people, they're gonna get upset.
Yeah,
but there was people there when they were doing radio. Like Jack that when they were doing radio there, just for doing radio's sake. Like man used to go in there. Like I don't know, a lot of people got into Radar late when it was like shiny. Man used to go out. Even I got into it a bit late because they was already set up in there. When it was a little room in the front or the one at the back, and they would just squeeze any time of the day. Man was just doing radio.
Yeah.
And I rate that because that's what like Discarda said. It's practice. That's what man needed to do. Like you go there every day and just practice and say your bars and say new bars and with your brethren and see what. I'm not even just your brethren. Just go there. And that was a wave. And look at all the people that's come from that. Look at what they're doing now. That's great. Mode is definitely that right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Big up
Pyro, obviously.
Pyro,
you know what I'm saying? But that's what you're saying. But again, like all the new MCs now are like they're getting back into like what Discarda said. They're practicing, not just doing challenges or doing YouTube, because that's what made people rusty.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like you all just being in studio. Even me, I was doing just spare studio at one point. And you're not learning your thing.
Yeah.
You're saying like now, man's going radio. You say put on a tune, man could squeeze, go rave. Man know the bars because man's doing radio. But there's all the youths them, they're using that as their outlet. You know what I'm saying? They understand.
Fam, I ain't even stopped going radio to be fair.
Yeah.
Like throughout my whole career, I've been going radio since I was 15 as it goes consistently. Yeah, like literally from all the way at Flavor was the first station I went when I was 15. Like, so yeah, man, I've always been going radio, bruv. I was at Radar from early doors as well. I had my own show on there with the Handsome Boys and all that.
Fully did.
Yeah, I did still once a month and all that. Used to bring up couple MCs. Then when it got a bit like glitz and glamour up there. Then I had another show where I used to do under 21s. Used to bring them up. You know them ideas there. I'm the idea man.
Did you used to work with Piers from Rudimental?
Yeah.
Oh, big up Rudimental as well.
Rudimental.
Shout out the whole gang.
Yeah, he used to be in my crew.
Locksmith.
He used to be in my crew while out once.
Yeah.
He used to be the DJ and the producer. There was 2 DJs and 2 producers. They were both. Yeah. He was one of them. You get me? We used to go in his house in Hackney and Square.
Come on.
In his living room, you get me, raw. He used to just build bare tunes. But yeah, man, I spoke to him on Instagram. Messaged him earlier because he posted something about like the albums he's worked on. That's all he wanted to do. And he has literally been grafting for like 20 years nearly, bruv. Because I was going to his house in like 01, 02 times.
Yeah, do you know, I'm not going to lie to you. I have had a couple convos with him and I said to him, do you know what? Like, you man doing like a grime something now?
Yeah, we're gonna do something soon. Still, trust me, bruv. We're gonna do something soon.
He used to work on the grime before. I've
got all the instrumentals, all the instrumentals he made before then. I've got all them. But he had couple white labels about that DJs were spinning. A man don't even know he made them tunes. Still, but I text Spooky earlier for one of them tunes actually.
Big up Spooky,
because he has actually got that on vinyl. But yeah, Darker, yeah, man. Used to go there, record bare tunes, bruv. I've got bare tunes in my house.
Jeez.
Yeah, man.
Exclusives.
Here's.
Do you know what? I'm gonna ask something mad. How did you two first actually meet each other? I want to hear that. I want to get into one or two little stories.
Be like
let's go way back.
What
was the situation? How did that even pan out?
Probably at the courts, man. From Roll Deep.
Probably at the courts, or maybe Freeze FM. Maybe
Freeze. It was at radio.
First time when you sort of first went up on Roll Deep sets.
Yeah.
I don't know if it was the first set you went up, but round about them times.
I think it actually was, because obviously I listened to Roll Deep from before I was in Roll Deep.
Yeah.
So I heard Discarda already. I know that you're saying, and then Wiley put me in Roll Deep in 04.
Yeah.
And then he said, come Freeze, but Freeze is in Mountains, well, close to Mountains, in Northwest, you know what I'm saying? So I went radio, and that's when I saw everyone. Yeah. But like properly, probably when I moved to South, and then I was used to come to the courts and studio, and that's like, man, rather than just see man on the set, you know what I mean?
Can you man actually remember like the first set or the first track you man jumped on together? Can you man remember that?
We ain't done many tracks.
Now.
We ain't done many tracks. We've got a track on my project.
Yeah.
Get me, and it's quite a banger still.
Yeah.
So yeah, we've got one of them ones, but
I swear that you was on a remix of Mangas or something.
Yeah,
you was.
No MC.
Yeah, in like 2000. Don't pass off my research.
Sorry.
Forgot about that.
Sorry.
MCing in that.
You know, that's what me is in a Roll Deep studio, innit? That was just like that weren't planned either. That wasn't like he was just doing a Roll Deep remix, but obviously I used to always be up Cable Street Studios with Scratcher and stuff, or Rico or whatever. And I just had that bar in it, that new bar ages ago, innit? Yeah. And it sort of went with the tune, innit?
That no MC remix. But it was more like, it's weird because a lot of people that man's actually around more, man has the least tunes with. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Because like, I see Discarda all the time, bro. That's
but why is that though? Like, that's what I want to know, because I know bare MCs are like.
Because sometimes as well, like, everything he's doing doesn't have to include like someone he properly knows, innit? Like, whether it's like the touring or the tune, sometimes he might be doing a project, might not need me to be on that project. But soon we're gonna have more tunes.
And if it's not based off that as well, like, remember some people, some of my relationships are just based off tune. I do a tune for them, do a tune. You know what I'm saying? My bro, like, will come to my house. You know what I'm saying? So it's not a thing like that. So it's not where I feel like, gotta make sure that it's not really that.
But you know what, like, fans are fickle, innit? So if I stood with Big Beats standing there and just took a one pick and uploaded it, they'll say like, what Manga Discarda, what they working on now? That's just how they think. No,
but we've done untold amount of sets, because the sets are like untold amount of sets. I know that. Like you said, he done this project before, and it got, obviously don't like it. I was on that, even the one before I was on.
I swear that you man done a set here, and that was it December or something.
Yeah, we don't do all the time, man. All the time. But like I said, my first show, Discarda was on it, so it's just not an everything thing. But yeah, man, definitely work together. It's my bro.
Yeah. For years, man. Just go bare raves, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
Get me? Yeah, come on, bro.
I see. We say Major got his voice back now. I big up everything. Big up Grime Originals inside. All right, cool. So what I want to ask you guys, this is something a bit different, yeah, because obviously, like, where I'm at MC, the questions are going to be a little bit different, innit? So I want to speak to you, man, about bars. I do. We're gonna go through both of you. Discuss what is your actual favorite bar that you've wrote. We're gonna go through like a bit of a bar breakdown right now.
There's too
Not
many,
for
bro.
reload purposes.
No,
because we would just be
ones
it
that
forever.
you
If we're
like,
gonna go through back on you man on reloads, then we'll be it forever. We're just gonna speak on your personal favourite bar.
Yeah, what you like saying and stuff.
I know Manga's thinking right now.
one of my favorite bars is like my reload bar, and it's recent. It's the Far Away bar, because I don't write bars like that.
No.
I don't write the reload bars. I wrote far and different pattern hook. I don't write hooks. I'm not very good at writing hooks. I'm not very good at writing reload bars.
Yeah, we're trying to get a bit specific. So what bar?
Okay, let's say different pattern hook.
Okay.
Because I have no idea how I came out of it up to now. And I don't think I
can you
do.
speak us through the first 8?
What's it say? If I'm in it for a penny, then I'm in it for a pound. Work rate goes up and it never goes down. I'm saying my time is now. My time is now. Yeah, but before the reason why I'm saying that, I'm just saying I'm here to stay, and I'm been working and I'm out here. But what I would have done before, I would have overthought that, and I wouldn't have repeated my time is now. My time is now.
Why not?
Because I was speaking to novelists about this the other day. I just overthink the bar. I'm an MC, and I realize I need to cut back on trying to impress another MCs.
Yeah, but that's also like perfectionists. They do that as well, isn't it?
Of course, but on a hook, you're not meant to do that.
Okay.
It's meant to be the bit that brings you in. You know what I'm saying? And I realized I wasn't very good at it for years. I just, like it's the Discarda said, this Dog Man was here and we used to go radio with squeezing. Yeah. So I'm trying to have the best bar, the most intricate, to impress the people in the room. But I realized obviously as your music, if you go older and your music goes further, you need to understand, you need to take it in. You like you said, you get someone that just says two things and it connects. And you're thinking, oh, raw. They ain't got no metaphors in it. There's no simile. Like what? Like the flow is basic, but that's what people like, fam. So you have to break it down. Why I'm most proud of that bar is because that hook is because I've sat down and thought, oh, actually, let me try and think, and it done alright.
Scots.
Bare bars, bro. I can't lie. I like sound, innit? Like obviously, I like sound the Tottenham bar.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm a proper gooner. You get me, bro. But like, and my best mate's a Spud fan, innit? So when he comes raging me, like he always drives and stuff. Like, it's hurtful, innit? So he just has to say the bar most probably now, innit? You get me?
Yeah, man's evil.
So I don't know, man. Most probably, and actually Scratchy reminded me of this bar the other day, or like one of my old ones, and I actually said it on one of Darker's tunes, innit?
Okay.
I read the bar with me and Slim Jim done it on the tune.
Okay, big up
Some
Slim
bar,
Jim as well.
So you're not something. Some bar like, you're not something. Bodies I'm dumping. When I'm chasing you, red lights you'll be jumping. It's a straightener, no one jumping. I've been hibernating for a while and weights I've been pumping. I got pump actions that are pumping. Rude boy, your girlfriend I can't stop pumping. And it's sunken. She's been a local man, a slag for years who everyone's fucking. We got straps, we're not fronting. We got borers, we're not fronting. You're rolling round there in your poxy 5 gram whip like you're something. You're not something, never been something, always been nothing. Anyway, bounce, so you let this cunt in. Yeah, it's one of my favourites, you know.
That's not easy, but
why is he so evil?
That one's a bit mad still, because I actually writ that bar for someone, innit? You get me? You don't even MC. So like that one, when I say that, you get me? I always think of them, you get me? When I say that bar, I always think of them when I say that bar, and I know they've heard that bar bare, and that gives them like, you get me? And they know, but it's, So most would be that bar, innit? Yeah, that bar most probably.
I was actually going to ask that as well, because I find it while we're speaking on bars, and I do know that if we're gonna go back, it was as you were saying, Manga, it was a bit more for like the room, everybody that was in the room. I think more today it's a bit expanded because of social medias and stuff like that. Do you think that there is still an audience for that kind of like bars, for just bars even? Like,
of course, there are people that love bars. That's what they want to hear.
Yeah.
But then, as I don't say as an artist, but like if you want your music to gain other people, you're gonna have to get to other people too, and it's what makes up the big highest percentage of like sales in music or even whatever, just people that come to shows are the casual fans. You know what I'm saying? The people that just know about the genre, they don't really love that, they don't know like, okay, so boom, so Wiley Skepta's tune, that's not me, because Bad Boy Flows, when I got what's Skepta's bar? But it's Wiley's bar. But people have no idea that's Wiley's bar. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand, they don't even know me from Stormzy's thing. They don't know that's a Wiley tune first. You know what I'm saying? But to the person who's listening to, they don't care. You know what I'm saying? So
it's true.
Why don't I say the caring about the bar is that you're the small percentage.
So how important is originality then?
Originality is very important. Very important.
Yeah.
Because you get to set the thing. If you're copying, like I said, if you're copying, you're always second. You know what I'm saying? So the moment the father comes back and says, I am doing this again. Like for me, like I said, I don't know much about Afro Headband Swing thing, but I feel like J Hus is the father. And everyone's copying him. So when he comes back, it's done again. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So it's done again for you lot. So you're always going to be second.
But then, like, I don't know. It's so crazy nowadays. That's if that sounds even in. Like, you know, like nowadays. Like,
No. I'm just talking about the sound.
Oh,
I just
you
trying to
know
say in
what?
general, like copying.
Originality is important though.
Very.
yeah.
Like it is important, and that's what like gets me happy the most. Like when I go out to raves, I had it a few times the other day actually at Grime Originals.
Swear
There's
that.
some fans in there that don't know me, innit?
Yeah.
Because there was like a couple of them was like older women, like 40 plus. You get me?
Pick up Grime Originals.
Get me? They was in the
Big people
garage
blues,
room.
yeah?
You get me? They was in the garage room. You get me? Vibes and that and thing. Yeah,
Yeah,
But
yeah. Mummy.
Every time.
Like one of them turned out to be Stormin's auntie though.
yeah.
Yeah, she's working in the merchandise area, and she said to a couple guys that was buying hats and stuff, there was a little white boy, man, in that rave. He's really little. Just on that set then, he was going bonkers, man. He smashed that place up, man. And she was saying the energy was mad. They said, oh, we know that's the Discarda. And then I'll come outside and she's like, that's him there. Rolled over, she's like, yeah, your energy's crazy. Like, you're like an original MC, you remind me of. Like, your voice, your demeanor, everything, she was saying. Few people said that, and it's important, innit? That gets me happy when people like, because she didn't know who I was. You know what I mean? She didn't know who I was. She didn't know my lyrics, but she was going mad in there. She's telling me, I was going mad, she said.
So,
You know what I mean?
so how important to you, man, is it to be an original MC?
Come
It
on.
might sound obvious, that question there, but you know, like, man,
You
I
have
to
to
ask
be,
it.
man. You're gonna gain influences from other places, but you have to pattern yourself.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're just gonna be compared to whoever you're copying, and it's long. No matter how good you are, like, and people always draw your influence. Like, oh, it sounds like, or draw comparisons. But if you are literally copying someone, or being like, you're obviously heavily influenced by someone else, you're never gonna be the top of your game. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm the best Manga, bruv. No one could come and copy me, bruv. And even if they did, like, someone else starts to talk about outsiders and rare tete and these things, they're gonna say, oh, that's like Manga. So I'm the father, I'm your dad. It's long.
But do you, like, you see, in this day and age, I don't think that they care whether, like, they're known as Cat in your team. I don't think that they even care.
No,
like,
you're right about
they would
that.
just do it.
They'll do it, and I'm not trying to say you can make a P and you can pattern.
Yeah,
Like I said with the J Hus example before, there's people that can make P from all of this.
Yeah,
You can
yeah.
make this. That's what's sick about today. There's money everywhere.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
that's true.
But I'm talking about being here for a long time. Is a different.
Well, that's gonna lead on to the next question, because that's what it's really about. I know that it's pretty easy to come out now and just make a track and make another track, and maybe go on YouTube and look at 10 guys and cut and do your fuckery. But what I'm trying to say
And
now
do you
is,
know
like,
what as
you men have
well?
been around for time.
It's
How?
like it's mentally challenging to be an MC for like 18 years. Like it's challenging, bruv. Like it's mentally challenging and physically challenging. Like seeing people just come out the blue with like a stupid like comedy thing on music and like get like signed, and you think, bruv, you know what I mean? Like, it's challenging definitely to be an MC, man. Like,
But it just comes with it, man. You can't really, but you can be focused and be upset that someone, like you said, someone's done some joke thing or someone's done some simple. Then when people say, I could have done
it's
that.
hard not to be.
Of
like,
course, it's very hard
not to
be.
see stuff, and it's hard not to do that because you've got emotions and feelings. Because everyone is just like people. At the end of the day, you get like emotionally upset in it with things. In music, you got to be thick-skinned, man, to be an MC for many years. Anyway.
So do you think that's one of the main things? Like, so talking to all of the new artists, aspiring and coming up, like, do you think that that's one of the main things? Like,
people get obsessed in it with like comments and likes and views. Like, people become obsessive, man, and that's
but don't
when
forget,
it
that's a
becomes
new
problem.
thing as well. All of this is still
It's
new.
a different thing because I never had that. We had YouTube early, more comments, but but directly they could just holler, man, and chat shit. Is mad. Do you know what I mean? So if I was coming up in this time, maybe man would have lasted this long, because when I started, people didn't like man. I'm saying, if I'm honest, they didn't like me. They was like, we don't like him. They used to just stay
I
back.
don't think so,
Bruv, I saw the comments, bruv. No, raid, man. It was long. MCs liked me. Like the man them and MCs and people who knew the thing. But I'm saying general person who, remember, the most people that watch this thing and like the thing don't say nothing. Have you ever left a YouTube comment in your life?
Oh, I haven't.
You haven't, but you've watched everything and you say, I rate that and you rate this.
Yeah, cool.
The people that talk shit are the ones that are on the comments more time.
True.
And a few of your supporters.
And normally when they say something, and if you do reply or someone replies to them with an answer that actually makes their point like invalid, they then say, no, I was only joking anyway.
Oh, yeah,
it was
they
only
just-
just to have a
it's just
banter, I'm
attention,
just
man.
getting you on one.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like, it's just mad, like, because really some of them are just really fans.
Most of them are.
And it's just mad, man, because if one of them is an MC and they're frustrated as an MC and they're seeing that, and they just some people get jealous over things when they don't even know you, and they're like, why is this guy up there with all of them people
Doing this, no.
when I should be doing that? Really, I feel like I could do that. I should be doing that. Well, come and do it, bro. And you won't do that with me, because I'll take MCs out. Yeah, people think it's easy, innit, to MC on radio, clash on the stairs, all of that, MC at raves, like, oh, why is he doing this? Why is he saying the same lyrics? These people ain't even never wrote a lyric in their life.
Yeah,
These men have never even touched a mic. They speak on the mic, they got skinny voice. Get me? Like, so, like, yeah, nice, mad. You can't even take it to heart, these people, innit? Like, these people who are telling you what you should be doing, you should have said new lyrics on that tune. What do you mean, bro? You work in a farm fam or whatever, doing whatever you're doing. You work in Tesco, you're telling me what to do. Like, you're telling me how to pattern a lyric or what I should be saying. Like, you've got more experience than me on sets. I've got 18 years under my belt, actually.
Yeah, but it's the same kind of like for any sport, you know, like you're always going to have fans on the side saying what you could do. Everyone's
Of
a football
course.
expert. Do you see what I'm saying?
But that's why you can't take it to heart.
Yeah.
But the difference is, like, when it's footballers, they get to sit down in their mansion and say, oh, right, they know what about it.
Yeah.
Us, we're going back to the council flat, most of us anyway, and chilling.
Yeah.
So that's why coming up is difficult, because it can affect you. Like I said, if I had all these comments direct to me when I wasn't as confident in myself as I am, it would have, like, maybe altered me. I would have been doing all types of different things to try and adjust, when really, like Discarda said, fam, you man ain't even done nothing yourselves. Like, you're talking to me about what I'm meant to do.
So it's almost fair to say that if you man were to like, if it was nowadays and you man come out now, you wouldn't even be Manga and Discarda.
No, I'll be doing drill.
You be something, I don't know.
Like, you
bro.
know, like that. Like, it might not even be.
Do you know what it is? It's just, yeah, no,
Definitely would be.
the story's just it's too long to just talk about it, really. It's just like, yeah, I was just in the rap, I was potted in the rap plant pot as Roll Deep. They was from my estate, and that's how I got into music. Well, before Roll Deep, like Wiley, Scratch, Biggie, and all them sort of man.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, that's why I got into music, you know what I mean? And I'm just lucky that I know the ropes now. And,
Yeah, for real. It's true.
I'm just lucky. I've been radio with them, man, and I've done sets with all these people and whatever, and MC'd with these man. That's why I don't take it to heart when people tell me stuff on YouTube and things like that. So I think, yeah, you see, like, the people I've MC'd with, like the Wileys and all that, who I've, like, mashed up raves with, and, like, yeah, you see them and, like, you're trembling, bro, just to have a picture with them. But then, like, you get me, like, it seems easy, innit, what we're doing, but it's definitely not, I tell you that, especially the clashing side of things.
Yeah.
Why is he there shook, man, on the stairs like that? Why is he shaky? He looks shook, bro, because it is,
big
like,
deal.
people are shook up there, innit, bro? It's mad that, like, bare people are watching it, and bare, like, yeah.
Remember, the comments are free, bruv. It's like I said.
Yeah, man, it's an
Yeah,
opinion
You can pay,
thing, innit?
people have to pay for Twitter or Instagram, fam. You'd see a lot less people on there.
It's opinions,
yeah.
innit? But like, one thing I will say, like, opinions ain't always right. And when there's stone cold facts there in my favour, I'm gonna let them people know the facts.
So do you man even like check for like your comments like on YouTube or on the gram or any of that?
I'll have a look on
You
all.
check for them?
Sometimes,
yeah.
I've got time. I'll have a look at all of it, bruv. Because, like I said, it's not just because. And it's if someone don't like it and they say, oh, you know what, but if someone just says something, nah, look at his hat. My hat's cold, by the way. But if they, I'm saying that's nothing. You know what I mean, but at the same time, Bobby, it's not always negative comments, fam. There's a lot of support. More time is support, but you focus on the one thing or couple things that say something wild. You're like, that's the worst draw out, fam. I don't do that at all, because, like, I'll get, I don't know, 10, 15 sick comments. Someone say, I don't know about that. And that's who I reply to, fam. Nah, bruv.
But the maddest thing, is like, you don't want to actually deep it, like, on our comments one, like, let's just say it wasn't even social media, and I took out that comment for what it was. A man said to me, oh, like, you know, like that bar you spat the other day, and I say, yeah, and they say some youth from Northwest didn't like it. I say, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah.
Are you mad, bro? What are you actually telling me right now? Like, why would I give a fuck, bro? Like, you know, like that. So I don't even know why people even deep comments or any of that stuff.
You got to pay attention. If, like, you're getting a lot of the same thing, you might have to take heed and understand what it's like. If someone giving you advice, keep telling you the same thing.
Yeah.
All right, let me hear what he's saying.
Though, like, I can't take advice from a 16-year-old guy telling me how to MC. Fam.
No, 1,000,000%. You're fully right. That's what I'm trying to say. Not some random
because
you.
I have been MCing longer than they've been alive, and I know how to MC, and I know what I like in that thing. Like, I know about sets and I know radio sets and stuff. Like, I can't be taking that off of them people. I do. I just let them set the sand, but
Yeah.
they don't know more than me. That's what I'm thinking about my own self as an MC. So yeah, don't take them personal. You can't take them personal, really. It is frustrating though, don't get me wrong, because it's like you're in the spotlight all the time.
Yeah.
So they're just people that just might not like you in general as an MC. So no matter what you do,
You're not for them.
it's like they're just gonna be negative towards you, because someone else who they rate could have the same tune as you and they'd be going mad, smashing their drum up and that. You know what I mean? So it's just all mad, innit, bruv? I don't know. It's a weird one, YouTube and that, them comments. I don't know. I don't look too deep into that though. That's when you become obsessed, innit, with things, and it becomes a problem. Because then people forgot about what they commented about. They're playing Fortnite and that. House going mad.
They've
for
done the
weeks
comment.
on end. Could turn crazy, bruv.
They've passed the comment.
Listen, you can't be everyone's cup of tea, innit, at the end of the day. You get me? A lyrical pot of Marmite out soon.
Yeah. All right. Well, while we're on the talk of that, I wanted to ask you guys, like, what's your view on the state of grime right now, 2019? We've just kicked off the year. How's it looking to you, man?
Yeah, sick, man.
Yeah, mate.
Yep.
That was so generic. That answer was
No, it's sick,
Like
but-
both of them just said anything. Yeah, sick. Yeah, it's cool.
No, it is,
I don't
because-
really want to give an opinion. Safe.
No,
Next
no.
question.
The reason
You know,
why-
like-
Fam, because I'm just like watching what my stuff's been like at the start of 2019. So
Yeah.
I'm happy, innit, with what's happening. I ain't really paying attention to people out of my circle that much at the moment, because I need to just do my own stuff.
Yeah.
Like people who are in my circle, so obviously I'm not in a crew, but you got like Major Music, the Grime
Yep.
Original
Yep.
brand, like obviously Manga, like where we've spent show and stuff, doing stuff with them, keeping it grimy. I'm just sort of just sticking in that circle and just focusing on what I'm doing and what they're doing, the people in my circle, what they're doing. I'm focusing on what we're doing. No one else out of that circle at the moment, to be fair.
Oh, but it's good. It's coming back right. You know,
I do listen.
Everyone's
to other tunes
taking
and that. Of course, man.
Yeah.
I do listen when I see stuff pop up on the timeline and all that. But actually, like, I feel like from what's coming out from all of us, I feel like at the moment, yeah, man, it's sick, innit? Still.
And I feel like everyone's taking ownership of the thing again. Do you know what I mean? Like Sharky does Grime Originals, and Sharky is a Grime Original. It's not some random
G-O.
don, like some random don.
Not
Like,
just a random don
who's
printing
here?
up clothes and that.
Oh, allow it.
Do you know what I mean?
But just say it's not a random don that don't know nothing. Just it's because it's the thing now.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
To be honest, like grime isn't the most like it's not the trendiest music at the moment, but there's more people that love it again. Love it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying there's more. So the MCs that I am seeing love it, because like you said, there's not even bare P in it for everyone. So
Yeah.
the fact you're going radio every week.
But
and
why
doing-
not though? Why?
Because when
ain't
they're
it?
not creating these structures for themselves, that's why there's bits that man are missing the business side.
Yeah,
that man are not creating the structures for themselves. But soon it will, like I said, first of all, before Grime Originals, there was no dance. So where are these people getting booked and where are people getting new fans? Where are they performing?
Yeah, but do you know what? Yeah, my dad always told me, that if there's a book that you like and you can't find it, it's your duty to make it. And
Yeah.
where you man are the legends, like we're just saying to you, man, like wagwan. Like we would expect you.
No,
like, to
you're,
just be
and
doing
that's why.
that. So
That's why I'm
Sharky-
happy that Sharky's done it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's fully right, and it's true. That's why I will be.
And that's why when Sharky told like me personally that idea a couple years ago, I bought into
same.
that idea.
Yeah, we
I
done the first
believed
one.
in that idea.
Yeah, but there's so much more grime. Like,
There
you
is,
know, like
but-
grime's a real culture.
No,
It's
that's
not
what we're
just
trying to say about-
You get me?
so-
There's so much more that we're waiting for everybody.
Okay, but check
But
this.
the
So
thing is about it though, there's not another rave in the UK where you can go to the rave as a fan
get
and
that.
be in the present from like a meter away from like someone who you respect, who you love as an MC. There's not another place without there being any trouble.
Yeah, true.
Like, there's not
true.
another place you can do that, like where the artists are not backstage and just walking in and out of the rave. They're actually like
be a part of it.
being in conversation with fans about stuff, and that's like really hard, isn't it, to get? And that's why Grime Originals is great
And
as
also
well.
in terms of the other businesses, like see, like I do my merch and all that. Man,
Yeah.
trying to set example. You know what I mean? So
Yes, tell us about the merch. Like,
man
what do you
sells
mean?
bare tees, blood. That's it. No, I'm joking. Nah, wait
No,
for
but man
that.
saw a couple chains and that.
Oh yeah, man's doing chains. Big up the Discarda. Them. Have it.
Yeah.
Oh, so look, boom. So that is just trying to be an example. So see how Sharky is doing Grime Originals, and it's
Yep.
an example
Yep.
that man could do that.
Yep.
So like, man put on the tour, and like I said, I'm not the most popping artist, but man was like, right, it can be done. So now if I when I talk to Jams is doing this tour, and I'm doing Jams' tour, and he said, bro,
Big up,
I
Jams.
saw what happened with your thing,
Yep.
and it made me go and do my thing. Sick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
that's what it is. So it's example. So hopefully if my tours get massive and I can put on, yo, Discarda come here, Jams come here, K9 come here, yo, and here's a P.
Yeah.
We could do that. And then and then the end of the year there's a big Grime Originals festival, and then we're selling, everyone's got merch. and then we're all selling merch, and then we're doing tunes on Logan's label, and it's all stuff man could do. Like I said, it's all stuff that man are doing. If you look, people are taking more ownership of it now. Before everyone was waiting for something to happen.
The thing is as well now, like people got their eyes open now. They're not asleep no more. Yeah, so it's like you got mates that are doing stuff. You need to support them, and vice versa, and you need to be doing stuff together. Yeah, you understand? Like I see Sharky all the time. Even when we're not doing music, I'll go and check him at his studio. Even when I'm not even coming there to do a lyric, I'll always make sure I go there once a week, sometimes twice a week. I'll always make sure I do that, bruv. Because you got to support it, and we're all moving together, innit? Yeah, but you know what?
But you have to make something worth supporting, though. By the way,
yeah, cool.
And I'm not saying that's not this thing that is worth supporting. Don't just think your brethren are gonna support your thing. Make it worth supporting.
Definitely. Yeah. And that's what I definitely tell to like certain MCs when they say to me, "Yeah, man, we need to do a tune," innit? Like bigger MCs than me have said it to me recently. Like, yeah, we should do a tune, whatever. But no, I don't want you to do a tune because you know me from the bits or whatever. I want you to do a tune because you're rating what I'm doing, innit? Yeah. And
No, I have seen both of you down at the studio, so I can definitely say that much.
I'm always at that gaff shark. There the other day, wasn't I?
Do you know what? Yeah, from like an outsider's perspective, like it comes across like there's almost like circles in grime.
Of course there is.
Of course there is.
Naturally, it's with anything. You're gonna have people you gravitate more towards anyway. Yeah. If you work in Ross Clark Sainsbury's, you got your brethren you like in there.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? And you got your people you don't.
But you'll still be Sainsbury's. So when man like
so we all gotta be in the work.
You're referencing.
That's what it is. Then when you go to Grime Originals, you all come together.
Okay.
At the Grime Originals event for that event.
Yeah.
But you know, when you go back to your normal work during the week where you're stacking the shelf. Your mates there stacking with you, innit?
Yeah, but do you know what? Some of the best moments in grime came from when man was together. So why?
But not everyone was together like that. It's a lie. Not everyone was all.
Yeah, listen.
Was it for the camera?
It's
not even the camera.
It's very rare to find a crew where they've grown up on an estate together,
and we're all
where they've gone to school together. Like that's a dying breed, bro.
And it doesn't even make sense. It's gonna be different sections.
And
everyone's saying everyone came up together, but there was only a couple platforms, so everyone had to go Rinse and everyone had to go Deja. Don't matter if when man left, man was going like 2 people are going there, and these man are cool. And I'm saying it's not just because you're there at the same time, everyone thought so, but it's definitely not a brethren thing.
Yeah, but alright, cool. Let's just say boom, it's not a brethren thing. I don't like you. I think you're about to go safe, whatever. But for the money, like there's checks.
But even that's not always about that. And also even that. Doing it for the P, it's bait, it's flames, and you can see that.
Yeah,
it's like me.
You're not gonna come up with something organic, bruv.
Yeah,
you don't like people, and you're just doing it for the P. It's gonna sound like that. It's not gonna be organic, bro. Like I used to watch Roll Deep, Go Studio. It was just like we was sitting in Danny Wee's bedroom playing the computer, or Scratchy's playing the computer. That was the vibe. Like real friends, rough squad, all the way through secondary school together. Made a crew in secondary school, still friends to this day, a lot of them in my area. And you could like that's proper. Like,
but you can see it as colleagues, though.
No, exactly. You could definitely go and make a P, but it's just gonna be a different product. Yeah. And understand it's that. Don't tell people your brethrens. Just if it's like I'm making a tune because you're a guy right now, and I feel that I can add to that, and we're gonna make something. We're gonna make P. That's cool.
But to get that natural essence and that chemistry. When you're mates really outside of music, that's when it's popping.
I don't pretend. It's the non-pretend thing. You know what I'm saying? You could just be. You could, like I said, it could definitely be a business because there are people I ain't close with, just like personally. So, let me think. So, okay, so Prez T. Yeah, I like Prez T. That's my guy. He's done a different pattern, but that's not my brethren. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Not like that. So when it comes to like, that's a bad example. But okay, when I was doing my show, and he didn't come and do the show, I wouldn't be like, oh no, like da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? But cool, you might have had something else to do, fam. I'm not really a dog like that.
Okay.
I've got bare love for Press. I'm not like that, but I mean, like, I couldn't press it. But if I said this guy to come to my show and he didn't turn up, I would feel away. I'd feel away. So it's different.
It's still bad for business, though.
Obviously, that's down to it's cool. It might be bad for business, but he don't owe anything to me. But if I said to him, yo, Press, here's an X amount of P to do the show with me or do whatever, then that's business.
Yeah,
that means that's what I should have maybe approached it as sometimes. Not use him as per se, but I mean as an example. Like you have to know when it's that, and then sometimes it's a brethren thing. Do you know what I mean? So just you have to not take it to heart and understand that not everyone's your dog. Most people ain't.
Yeah, cause like you see, like on a drill, maybe not everybody in drill. Obviously, they have their own little ops in their situation.
They don't work together either, fam.
They don't. But They do. They don't, but they do.
They don't, bruv.
They do.
definitely
I
got
do
circles.
see like odd little collabos that I don't really like. You see, like right now, like in Grime, I see a lot of solo projects, but I don't really see like man collabing. Like,
It's like that everywhere, bro.
Is it
Honestly,
that?
if you what is the drill thing?
because people just want good like
so
music,
boom,
like,
gun
you know,
lean,
like that.
gun lean thing,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
They had Russ, Taze, Digga D, Miss Banks, and Lethal B.
As you do.
Those two, Lethal B and Miss Banks, obviously with some label thing.
Yeah.
Obviously they got their name. But Russ and Taze, and not Digga D, but Russ and Taze been making tunes together forever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that is, it's normal. You know what I'm saying? Unless there's a big P in it, then we can start. There's money to be given out. So like I said, like Russ is not rolling with Lethal B every day. That's a lie. You know what I'm saying?
it's a
business
so
move.
it's a
I think
business
I know
move. So
that.
man said, "Yo, here's a P," and but the people they made tunes with all the time,
Yeah.
it's their dogs. It's
Yeah.
always like that. Or affiliates. You know what I'm saying? It's always that in every genre. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
People
true,
stick to their
true,
thing
true.
unless there's a P to be made. Like if I can't.
But you
say.
see, like when you say when there's a piece to be made, because there's a lot of people that's watching this, they don't know what you mean.
Okay,
by
cool.
that.
So I can't. I'm independent in it. Man's pockets broke. It's long. I can't say to Skepta and say, "Yo, come do a tune for me off the strength." And you know what's mad? Skepta's my brethren.
Well, you can ask him.
I can ask him, but
Yeah.
it's not going to be beneficial to him, bruv. It's long for him.
But why is it got to be beneficial to him?
Because we have to. Our time is valuable, bruv. I'm not going to just. Our time's valuable, bruv.
So he couldn't just give you a 16 pattern from whenever. Just
See, then what's the point?
okay.
organic,
So
bruv.
no, that's what I'm trying to work out
Beats
because
the purpose. So you're asking him to do a favor as a friend,
Yeah.
And it's
but he's
washed.
just gonna give you any bar
Yep.
just to give you it. So it's not organic.
And then
It's
when you're
not gonna
coming to
be
do the
nah.
video, we don't want to do the video because
Yeah.
you ain't got no P. And it just looks bad. And remember, his thing's built up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If I've worked hard to get to a certain position, to have a certain look,
Yeah.
and I've got certain bridges, I can't just do every minute just dip
But
down.
he does help like loads of people that are like
No.
that are artists that ain't well known, but they're close to him from
Yeah,
his manner.
exactly.
Anyone
Yeah.
like Bearman from
Yeah.
Tottenham, he's got something dropping with Double S
Yeah.
tomorrow. He's
Okay,
had something
okay.
with
Yeah.
the other young artists
It's bad. I'm
in the
not
Cage
actually
video.
1,000,000%. And I'm not trying to say him because he does come down. But again, even like you said, there's a connection
It's
and it
gotta
makes
be.
sense.
Yeah, no, he won't
It
just
makes
spit.
sense.
I don't think Skep spits on tunes just for
For sake.
peak.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think he does that. It needs to be a purpose for
Yeah.
him, innit, man?
So if I had a tune that I felt like, well, let me not even say me personally because I might be a bad example. But let's say I had a tune and I knew that he sounded like a guy on this, but I'd have to go to with a plan.
Yeah,
I'd
yeah.
say, right, Bob, I've got this rhythm and it's this. I've done it all. You do your thing here, and I've got this, but because it's gonna be a thing, and he needs to say yes or no, whatever. But if I'm in a vibe and I say, bruv, Discarda, here's this tune, bruv. We're not thinking. We're just doing a tune off the
Yeah.
strength and seeing what going. You know what I mean?
basically,
But if obviously, even Wiley, but Wiley's my brother, fam. You know what I'm saying? If I said to him, bro, man, what is you do this tune? But I have an idea for it, fam, and you could obviously assess it yes or no. And when I was doing no work, I couldn't get a verse of Wiley. I was doing no work. What's the point?
Okay, yeah, true.
You know what I mean? And that's my bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's the. If I'm not doing anything, it's a waste of everyone's time. It's
Yeah.
not a bringing thing. It's not shouldn't be that. You have to build up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it. Alright, cool. So, like, just as a little kind of like a little metaphor kind of thing, like, you know, like you man know block settings, innit? And when you're doing your thing on the block, you're kind of looking for like the next kind of younger to kind of say, yo, I see something in him. He's kind of like me. You get me? And I can run him a thing and he can run off the thing. You get me? Like, in terms of like the Grime scene, who do you actually see that's like got a little element of you or something that you say, yeah, he's got a little something. I can fucks with that one. I can hand on something to him. Or do you, or isn't it? Is it like you? How do you man see it?
It's only one of me, bro.
There we go. I had a feeling that
The way I designed lyrics and stuff, yeah, you needed to be back then to do it.
yeah.
You get me? So them designs I got there, yeah. But there's like youngers I rate and stuff.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Yeah.
I was gonna say there's bare youngers that rate. Bare. I remember
Man was bringing youngers on radar like years ago, fam.
Yeah.
Like bringing like man together, 3 under 21 MCs. Man was doing them sets with Argue before, like we were doing that, innit? He was doing the under 19s and we were doing the under 21 together. So yeah, I've had a couple man on that set over the months. Like yeah, man. Cool.
Yeah,
Rate
got-
bare young MCs and producers.
Yeah. We got SBK.
Not even like so much age, not even young, like new MCs. Like, I rate bare new MCs,
Yeah.
bruv.
There's a lot, man, but I don't think there's anyone that sounds like man. To be, if I'm honest,
Yeah.
But there's man that I like their hustle and their ideas. Where like SBK was doing physicals of his project, but he was doing them on like a normal CD and just writing it out with Sharpie. rate that. So that's the idea of the hustle of owning the thing. Like I said, he lives off ends. Stevenage, yeah. Big up Stevenage crew, hitching Gallon from a long time, yeah. But he's still making it work. Yeah. And that idea, big up Snowy, big up Izzy, all them man, they're like, not from London or whatever, and they're just like, they're patterning, they're making it work regardless. So I see a lot of that with the new MCs.
Yeah,
so I guess I don't say that's like
Kamikaze. Always work with him and support his stuff, you know.
Yeah. Carl, what I'm trying to say, Touchwood, obviously, not happen to man. But if something was to happen to man right now, would you rest assured that the new gen's got it, or are you saying, nah, do you know what? It's the Grime originals.
I'm definitely more worried about my council tax, bro. If I get licked down,
because that's real, you know. Man has to pay that regardless.
They can spit their lyrics all they like, bruv. Jesus Christ. Now my whole flat turned out. Jesus. Yo, but no. The new gen that got this is basically what I think. I feel like the older generation that haven't bust through already, they're not with it. They're not pushing it forward.
It's only a handful really of like original MCs, but like not like as in like Skeptors and Wileys and
not the ones that have gone
guys, innit? You get me? I'm talking like there's not really like bare old school MCs.
Nah, they don't know what's going on.
Not many have crossed over into like the new fan base.
Even that, they're not even doing.
And like, that's what I've been working
why
on
not
for
though?
a couple
Why are
years.
they missing?
Because it's tiring. Like the Discarda said, it's long doing this thing, you know. And there's not a lot of rewards. So they're realizing they're doing it for probably longer than we have, or as long as we have. I haven't seen no rewards, and they're thinking, what's the point? And they're not willing to go out there and see what's going on. Like bare them don't even have Ross Clark Instagram thing. I'm not on that internet thing. Anyone who says that, you don't exist.
You're not active in this.
You don't exist. I hate man. I didn't really do that internet thing. Well, cool. Then you just want to talk to you and your brethren then.
Yeah.
If you want your
like
music,
the old school where your true might reach the 50 people.
Yeah, but you think that's the thing.
Round the bits and you're
the manor giving out CDs and that.
Yeah, you're in the bits and everyone in the manor knows your bars, innit? You go out the manor and no one knows them, though, innit?
I was at the Don that's outside Jazz Cafe giving out CDs. It's a lot. He said to me, CDs. I said, where can I play this? I don't have a CD player in my whole house, and I don't have a CD player on my laptop or my computer.
Man's got the stack system though. I play everything, double cassette,
cool.
mini disc, all of that.
But you can't play a CD today. So you going around handing out, selling CDs is insanity.
Oh, that's mad technology.
Unless you're using it for like like a promo. Furthermore, I got a CD from Grime Originals and they gave it out on a promo thing, so I can.
Man hit that up on Sunday though. That CD.
But that's what I mean. So what's he supposed to do? Like, what is my?
You have to go and be in the real world, fam, and be on. You have to exist everywhere, fam. You cannot be on selling CDs in 2019, and that is your
that's
one
just basically
out.
To earn a quick P. To earn a quick one of that day, and that's it though. Yeah, that's like not caring who's bought your music.
I don't even know who he is.
That's just walking up to random people who don't even know that music.
Even if they like the music, they can't even tell you about it, bro. If you're not on Twitter or Instagram thing, if I like your music, how can I tell you? How can you gauge where people like your music?
It's true,
but
man.
even if you are on the gram and you are on Twitter, you still need to get someone to find you.
But you have to be there, bruv.
You've got to be there, man.
Be there, bro.
It's a lot of gram work.
Bad people tell me, sorry, bad people tell me, oh, follow me back, bro. Look on their page, fam. You post every 6 years, fam. And you're just posting your big dry face, fam. I'm not.
It's mad.
It's
I don't do all
it.
that. I don't follow for the sake.
It's long. I don't know anything about them. Long story short, if you're not on the internet, you don't exist, fam. Unfortunately, if you're doing music, you don't exist. It's long. People can't find you. You can't promote your thing.
Unless you're just being an MC where you're just gonna feature now and again on a couple tunes or feature at a couple raves, then you don't need no social media. But if you're actually trying to be active on radio, get your tunes about, you need all of that.
Yeah, everything, bro. If you can't just be doing features every minute.
There's grammar, like there must be. When you're not an MC, it's just like back in the day. When you're not really a known MC, you'd go to all the youth clubs, any radio set you could go to and get a way in.
It's the exact same thing.
It's the same as tweeting. They're mostly tweeting bigger artists or not even the biggest, but artists that are a little bit more known than them. Try to get on a tune with them. Look at the, you see like a producer who's got a couple tunes floating about but he's not well known, who will want to do a tune with you, then that's you going up a level. Then when you do that tune, in another few months time, hopefully the guys who know him hear your tune and then you do a tune with them, then it's up another level. Maybe that's what it is. People think that's breading, I think, like contacting artists all the time, but it's just it's lucky. You gotta just get the luck of the draw, basically. Because you could be tweeting someone, like tweeting someone, and then
of Louis tweeting me, fam.
Like the big artist could just be sitting in an airport, sitting there, missed his plane, bored, gone on Twitter, seen it, and it does say like, check these tunes out. It's just the luck of the draw, bro.
Okay,
Bruv, and
You
if
get
you're
me?
not-
You could click on that tune and think, rah, this tune's crazy, bruv. I went in on that. Like, just, and there's another day where he didn't miss his plane, got on the plane and don't even see your tweet, bruv. It's just the luck of the draw, I reckon, when you're coming up.
So is there anyone in the industry that you would like to personally work with? This question goes to both of you.
Today.
Not just obviously not the grime industry, because I know that you've pretty much got that patent. I'm saying like the music industry, the UK music, or maybe even US. Like,
No, I'm not gonna. Nah, I don't care about no Americans. Listen, today, not anyone on top of my head. No,
Yeah.
Because I do it by the song I've got. So if I got a song I realize, oh, man will sound good on this, but nah, not today.
There was a couple producers before, like Zed Bias and stuff, obviously, but I've done singles with him now.
Yeah.
So that's completed. Most probably Todd Edwards.
Yeah.
Yeah, bit of Todd Edwards, man. Get a tune done with him maybe one day.
Yeah, okay,
Wookie,
yeah,
innit?
of
Him and
course.
Wookie.
We got Wookie always.
So yeah,
All right.
one of
Well,
them two, innit? Little garage one, you know.
all right. Well, okay. When it's all said and done, what do you want to both be known for? We're gonna start to wrap this up a little bit, but we're gonna end it on these kind of questions. They are.
What I want to be known for?
Yeah. What do you want to be known for?
I just want to be like in one of them posters that they draw up.
What, like them old school kind of black and white drawing?
No,
Kind
like when they do the grand posters,
Fam,
they
I'm
put
not
everyone.
even worried what I'm known for. I just want to float along doing bookings, bro. Doing live shows for the next 10 years. Doing that, I'll be happy, bruv.
Like for real, yeah, I want to make a living off this like properly
yeah,
for
man.
like a longer time than a lot of people
See,
would
like
think.
shouting you and going, Saturday we're in Sheffield, you know,
Yeah,
then
yeah,
Sunday we're over there, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
You know, like, yeah, that's definitely what I want to do, man. I feel like I've been building a legacy for 18 years. I feel like
That's
the
true.
legacy's
Yeah.
already there, innit? So
Yeah.
no matter what you say at the end of the day, man, love me or hate me, I'm a monster in it in a
Come
rave,
on,
and that's
come
it,
on,
innit? You
come
can't
on.
take that away from me
Yeah,
ever,
yeah.
innit? So like, yeah, seriously, gotta take your hat off sometimes and give respect where it's due, innit? So yeah, man,
It's
I think
that.
I'm already known in it as what I want to be known for, the reload guy.
So you're kind of living the end result now, both of you. Is that fair to say?
We'll see in it after this year once my project drops in it and other stuff.
Okay, good thing you picked up on it. See, these man make my job so much easier. Like, so I want to know, what do we have for 2019 for both of you before we wrap this up?
I've got a new project, but I ain't got a name for it. So let's just lyrical pop up mic. That's it. That's what we're
Yeah,
here for.
can we expect any features?
Lyrical pop up mic. I can't even say it properly. We're just worried about the Discarda thing. This
Yeah,
thing's
man.
nearly here.
Man's got a single dropping in February with a video, then
Yeah.
a single in March with a video. That's got a feature on it with like a big producer. I don't even know if you call them Grime really, but yeah. So that, and then the project in it, and then I've already got the first two singles, solo singles after the project done. So
Yeah.
same thing, videos for them, and then a project with Jams at the end of the year on production.
Oh wow.
So that's something we're gonna be working on over the summer when we've got a bit of time.
Wow,
Yeah,
so-
man.
Sounds like you got the year pan.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, sounds
Hopefully,
good.
fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Keep it pyro.